G'day YouTubers, I'm Dodger Mohr and welcome to my channel. I've recently had a few requests to create a video in regards to the SWM Superdual X. Person by the name of Bigyin, and yeah, so today I'm going to create this video, and yeah, so let's go and find a quiet location, park the bike and do a bit of a walk around. This looks like a good location, back of the school. Okay, where do I start? Okay, I've had this bike for 3 years. It's the SWM Superdual X. It comes in two different versions. One's the T version, which is more designed for touring on the roads, and the X version is probably more designed to go a bit more dirt. Okay, let's start with the engine. So the engine is a 600cc single cylinder, fuel injected. It's a copy design of the Husqvarna 6, I think it's the 610 or the 630, but yeah, it puts out approximately 53 horsepower. So yeah, it's pretty good. Very vibrating engine though, being a single cylinder big bore. Now when I purchased this bike, I mean, what you see here is pretty stock standard, apart from a few things that I've changed on it. Number one is I put in a USB and voltmeter, and I also changed the actual seat because the original seat's not very comfortable, and I've also put a few stickers on it. And Capra Rossa is red goat in Italian. Now the bike's actually built in Italy, hence the Italian flag, but the funds are, or the company that is involved is a Chinese company, and they've pumped a bit of money into it. It's actually built in the old Husqvarna BMW factory. When it comes to gears, it's got it's a 6-speed, and it's assisted with a hydraulic clutch. Let's have a look around here. In the instrumentation area is very basic. I'll flick it on, does a quick check. Basically shows you your fuel, how far you've actually traveled, and the speed. There are other settings you can play around with it, but basically it's a very simple setup. It has ABS brakes. We've got Brembos on the front, and it's a 21-inch wheel, and on the rear again Brembo brakes with an 18-inch wheel, and my tyres are stuffed. I need new tyres on that one. Back to the handlebars, we have an ABS switch here, which you can turn off the rear ABS. The front one always stays on. This is ideal for when you want to go onto dirt, to be able to lock up the back wheel. These switches here is for the small little fog lights that are down low, which light up probably about 2 to 3 meters, 4 meters just along the actual road itself. It's quite good, quite effective. We've got the horn and indicators. They're back to front in comparison to other bikes. Petrol wise, it's a 19-litre tank, and I get roughly around about 320 k's out of that. Sorry for about the bike being a little bit dirty, but unfortunately we've got a few houses getting built along our road, and there's a lot of dirt on the road. I haven't actually been on the dirt, but yeah, that's all just flicking up. Okay, we've got just a normal headlight and indicators, shield, and bark busters, and the couple little spotties down the bottom. It also comes with crash bars, a bash plate as well, which is quite a decent bash plate, and center stand. With the suspension, they can be adjusted on the front, and on the rear we have this big dial up which adjusts the preload, and with foot pegs there. And on the rear we have a rack, and we also have the racks which also came with the bike, and boxes as well. They're Givy boxes, even though they've got SWM on them. They must have a contract with Givy. They're not too bad, they're reasonably good quality. I do actually have soft bags for this as well. I put the hard boxes on because basically when I bought this bike, that's how it all came. It's got a twin exhaust, which is quite nice, and it puts out on not a bad note as well. Let's start her up. Yeah, that's better. I was considering of changing to aftermarket pipes, but you know what, it'll cost a bit of money because there's two of them. So yeah, I've just left it stock standard. Yeah, pretty happy with this bike. I mean, for the price that I paid for this in Australia, they're retailing for brand new 10,500 Australian dollars, and that came fully kitted with the boxes and everything. It was a deal that they had at the time. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to give this bike a go and see how it goes. And I've done one big trip with it. I've actually done a couple, but only one that I videoed, which was the high country with two other mates, and we were gone for about 11 or 12 days. But yeah, I still enjoy riding this bike. Yeah, the Kawasaki Versys is you know, I basically purchased that for the missus. She still hasn't got her learners, but I still keep riding that around. And yeah, eventually one day she will get it, but in the meantime I have the luxury of riding a few different bikes. So yeah, so that's the SWM Superdual X 2018 model. I hope I've covered everything on the bike. I've probably missed a few things, but we'll have a good look around. Oh yeah, radiator, covers, nice little unit actually. Yeah, a few things I forgot to mention. The weight of it is approximately 200 kilos wet. I mean, that's with 19 litres of fuel. It's probably pushing to 210 with the actual boxes, because the boxes do weigh a little bit more than the soft boxes that I've got for it. If I was going to do a road ride or touring on the road, I would basically just use the hard boxes, and if I was going to do a lot more dirt, I'd be running soft panniers. Well anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to see more of my videos. If you want anything, or if you would like to make a request, just leave it in comments. If I haven't done the video on it, I'll put one up. Anyway, in the meantime, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all later.